My husband doesn't get me the most expensive things.
Don't say that. I guess are the most expensive. What's that? I get our really expensive stuff.
Hi guys, the Minas here.
Yeah. That's how we're
And on today's episode of Questions with C, we are going to be dealing a very interesting topic. But first, cheers. Do dates or proposals have to be expensive?
I would say, am I supposed to answer first?
Answer.
So I proposed to you twice. So you answer. You give the answer to that question.
Wow. Are you casting me?
Yes.
Public?
How many times did I propose to you?
Who forced you to?
Well, when I proposed to you the first time, what did he say?
Me?
Yes. What did he say?
Me?
What did he say? He said yes. And I said, he said, this guy threatened me. He said, he didn't make the proposal look so memorable. There were no pictures, no Yeah. Anyway.
Excuse me.
Fine.
Excuse me, everybody. Who proposes in the dark? You didn't capture it.
God proposes, man what? Disposes.
Like seriously, that does not relate to He proposed in the dark. As much as I appreciated that it was sweet and all of that, he got me a chocolate cake. I hate chocolate cakes, by the way. But I was like, yeah. You know what that made a difference? Just capture it. I didn't say go to the most expensive restaurant or do whatever, or just get yourself involved in the most expensive gig or drain your bank accounts. And he knows how much, or maybe he didn't know for him to do that, how much I value capturing my thoughts, capturing my life experiences, so that we can relive it later, right? But no, my dear husband.
The one that we captured, how many times have you relived this?
It's there.
How many times have you relived it?
I've relived it.
How many times?
It's there.
Once.
Once.
You have to be watching it every step. From now on,
as I advance in age, I can always like, oh my God, okay, this is it. And I'll show my children, all our children, and say, okay, see, this is what your dad did. Let it shall be on record. The thing about us is that, both of us, or the thing about me specifically is that I won't even share it online. Or I might not necessarily share it online. It's just for my own benefits, for memory's sake. And I didn't do that. So I was like,
so I had to do it again. And then
and the second time you didn't even do it, wasn't expensive. You just use Agari. He said,
So my wife's people, they were doing bridal shower. I said, we can tap into that. They spent all the money already. Let's just tap into it.
So you didn't need to spend on balloons and everything. It's only the same ring. Is it not the wedding ring that you just gave me? Yeah, so he didn't spend on anything again. But the thought.
So the funny thing is, I proposed a night to our wedding. So we're supposed to marry like on Saturday. Then I had to propose again like that Friday night when she was having her bridal shower. And it was good. It was okay.
So now back to the topic. Do proposals or dates have to be expensive?
They do not need to be expensive, and
why?
Can be expensive.
Okay.
Right. So they can be expensive, right? If you have the money to fund it, if you know that you can do it, go all out. There's nothing stopping you from going all out. You understand? If you know that you can go to the Bahamas and propose and all that kind of stuff, do the most romantic thing, and you can do and you can afford it, fine. But if you cannot afford it, you can do things within your means, right? The most important thing is get to know the person, your partner, right? Once you know your partner, you know what they want and you know what they don't like. So that way you can best construct your proposal or your date or whatever to suit your partner's needs or your partner's preference, right? If you know that your partner is the one that likes, all those, like for instance, now my wife is not very superficial, right? But then she treasures memories a lot, right? So because of that, no matter how big or how small a thing, as long as you do not capture it, it's nothing. You wasted your entire time.
Yeah.
You understand? If you like, take her to the Bahamas. Do whatever you want to do. If
it's not
captured, that's the most not romantic thing you have done in your life. So that's one thing I learned. Right? So because of that, just create memories and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be expensive. It can't be expensive. The thing is, know your partner. Yeah.
There are people that will now start lamenting. I've witnessed men that that girl
is expensive.
Yes, she's very expensive to maintain. When you were seeing her, what did you?
That's the truth. Now you saw her before you dated her, so you already knew the kind of person she is. So for you now,
You know that you're earning 100,000 naira, and you're seeing, you saw the lady, she was already on the, what they call that wig again?
Bone straight.
Bone straight.
Bone straight is 1.5 million.
So then you're
3 million.
original bone straight, and you're saying you wanted to date her. So what were you expecting? That you be what? She be wearing sponge after marriage. So please, very important that you know your partner.
Yeah, know your partner.
Very important.
Know your partner.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So the second question here is expensive the same as intentional?
Is expensive the same as intentional? No, it's not. It's not the same as intentional. You can buy a very expensive gift and it's not an intentional gift, meaning that you can buy something really expensive, right? But then is that what your partner needs at that point in time? Like for instance, now a very good example is that chocolate cake that I got for her. I didn't know that she didn't like chocolate cake at that point in time. Let's say for instance that I probably know that she does not like chocolate cake, right? And I get her the most expensive chocolate cake ever, right? And I tell her this cake is so expensive,
and that's why I got it for you.
That's why I got it for you. I don't understand. At that point in time, expensive is not intentional. I was not intentional in giving her a gift that she wants, that she like, and that she will appreciate. Value. Right. So sometimes people think that money or gifts can just rub away certain things, but then if the intention behind giving the gifts, or you're not even intentional about giving the gifts, or intentional with the gifts, right? In terms of quality, right? In terms of the gift itself, then it's useless. What makes something romantic? Is it the money spent into the thing, or is it the effort behind it?
What makes something romantic? Is it money or effort?
Yep.
I think it can be both, because and okay, it's relative.
Yeah, it's like a far cousin, you know.
So playful. So it's relative because some people think, okay, like what I mentioned the other time, bone straight. Some people think that, oh my god, this guy is so romantic. He bought me bone straight, and that's their perception of romance. Anything expensive, buying anything for them that's raining, that's trending. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's relative. Different people with their different perception of things. My husband, there are certain things. He may not get me bone straight. He's never got me bone straight before. Not
do you want?
I don't want it.
All the wigs that you've ever got in your life, what happened to them?
I didn't wear them for more than 1 week. Okay, so I'm not a big person anyway. So, but there are some things that trend that I don't, okay, maybe I don't value them anyway. But my husband is hands-on. When I say hands-on, I mean hands-on with chores in the house. I hope you get what's happening right now. Okay, so he's hands-on with chores in the house, with helping you, just assisting you and making life less stressful for you, basically, right? So is that romantic?
You tell me.
So I think it boils down to defining romance, and like I said, it depends on perception. It's relative. People with their different definition, but me, I would define romance as love. Or romance is loving somebody the way the person wants to be loved.
Yeah.
Right? And my husband loves me the way I want to be loved. Because we are both coming from two different backgrounds. There are a lot of things he has had to learn. There are a lot of things I've had to learn.
Yeah.
Right? And that, I don't like this thing, or I prefer this stuff.
Yeah.
And just as we adjust to those things, then it becomes romantic. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can't close up and say this person is romantic. What's your definition of romance? First of all, start with. And we've given you our definition.
Key things that you should probably just learn. Know your partner. If you know your partner, it will be easy for you to do what they really want, to be romantic, and to get them gifts that they would value, right? Whether expensive or not expensive, right? It's just about knowing your partner. And that way you guys would learn how to be romantic together. And let me say this also for women. Please know your partner. It's not only men that should be romantic. Because I'm of the opinion that men are the most romantic people, right? Whatever you use, like, look at me. I'll give you why. I'll tell you why. Although my wife is more romantic than I am. That's fine. Although my wife is more romantic than I am. But here's the thing. Well, generally, I think the concept of romance is tied towards men, because women like the idea of romance. Men are the ones that do the work to the whole romantic stuff. Because it's the man that would buy flowers, that will take you out for dinner, get you clothes, put you in an Uber, do things. Right? So when you see that, whenever you hear that somebody is romantic, it's usually women. Have you ever heard the men that say, "Oh, this you get"? No, they don't have that time.
Uh,
It's only women. So men are the one working out the romantic things.
and you're saying that it doesn't have to be so
It doesn't have to
alone.
be so. You
But
so
I show you.
PS5 is there, babe. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Yes.
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 Come buy it.
Yes.
Yes.
Why is there PS5?
What's the
This
PS5?
is PS5.
Yeah.
It's not just number.
Yes.
PS5. I'll give you the letter of the alphabet. PS5. Take it. What are you doing to me?
So women try to be romantic.
It's speaking solid truth. Try. It's not just for the man.
Yeah.
It's not just, you can also, again, the idea of romance, loving someone the way the person wants to be loved, and I think everybody deserves to experience that.
Yeah.
Right. It's not just you that should be at the receiving end.
Yeah.
Get your partner stuff. Get your man stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So know your partner.
Know your partner.
What else again?
Know your partner. Yeah. Like I know my partner now. I know what she wants right now.
What do I want? No, I don't want that one. That one is, you see, now it's not being romantic. So anyway, know your partner. I think that sums everything up. Know your partner, and dates do not necessarily have to be expensive. And so that's what we have on today's episode of Questions with Tea. Cheers.
Table. Alright, see.
We didn't really drink our tea.